That confidence, well, it's going to be matched because on the other side, you have another top 5 rushing attack in the NFL that they'll face this week.
And this one, I think, will resemble a track meet at times because all the running we're going to see, if these backs rip off a couple of big runs in the early going, that could really key this ball game. This is going to be exciting to watch unless you're a defender trying to put one of those guys on the ground.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Would you say that last week's performance by him workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Hurts. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Holding, offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays here, passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
There he goes, right side. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with career touchdown number 75. And the Vikings march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call. And that flag accepted. After the yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. Great quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Patterson running between the tackles. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 74 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Cook again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Gets this one to Morris. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Tyler Higbee. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's a give to Patterson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Running the counter, Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Again, Patterson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Steps away, and he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. They go play action with Hurts. On the move to his left. Left side to Lamb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Throwing is Hurts. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Cook, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a Viking score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The do-it-all weapon, Cordero Patterson, coming back out. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Patterson again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now back to throw. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Morris. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
That score that they just gave up there.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. With all the teams coming from the replay official. The extra point now coming from Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it.